All right, so I'm back. Um, so, this stream, I'm gonna stream one of my favorite games of all time. This, this game came up on 2005. Back when I was still a kid. I think I was like 24 years old. I think I was 24. So I was basically a kid, and it marked my life because I really enjoyed playing this game. I don't know. There's something about the game that give me 1 second. There's something in the game that actually that made me feel that connected to the game. I can say this, like I felt like I was connected to the game, and the graphics were kind of new to me. The story, it was not how can I say this? People were complaining about the game that it was perfect, that the game had flaws, and they had all kinds of issues. They were calling it like bugs and stuff like that. So, give me 1 second. I don't know why this thing is not working, but people were saying that it had a lot of issues with graphics and all kinds of stuff, bugs and whatnot. But I believe that to me it was something that I enjoyed and I cherished up to this day. Like, I cherish the game. It's really good. People up to this day, they still play the game, and there's tons of mods, and there's a huge community out there for this game. So it's still a good game. So enough of this nonsense, and let's play the game. So I'm gonna create a new game. And usually I play a Malkavian. This is my game of choice, Malkavian. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the same character. Oh shit! They have all kinds of history. I guess this is new. Doomster. I'm just gonna put none. My name is System. So for the attributes, I am going to perception, intelligence, and wits. I will, first of all, I need brawl, so I can feed easier. So here, brawl has, I will give you the ability to fight barehanded. Brawl is important for the unarmed combat feat, which also makes it easier to feed on the unwilling. So this is a good ability or talent, because if you're fighting somebody and it's being difficult for you to beat that character or mob or NPC, you can just go ahead and start feeding on the mob or on the character or whatever, and it's going to kill it. So it's like an additional tool for you to kill a character. All right, so this is a good talent to have, bro, because it's easier for you to feed on the unwilling. Now, another one, physical. Dexterity. I think this dexterity will be one of the attributes that you want to increase. Social. I guess I'll go with manipulation. I'll go with manipulation, and for mental, I guess I can go with intelligence or wits. It will help me improve my combat, defense, and hacking feats. Intelligence. I choose intelligence because it will help me with my disciplines for a Malkavian, due to the fact that use a lot of dementation abilities, which it will be kind of crucial to the game, you know. Okay, so there we go. We're gonna go with, for the skills, melee, security, stealth. I guess stealth, it is useful when you're hiding, you know, from police and stuff like that. But for this, I remember on my last character, I had melee for my ability, for my skills, but now I'm actually gonna go with firearms and security. For knowledge is, I think scholarship is good because it will increase my research and my especially my persuasion feats and abilities. So scholarship and computer for the hacking stuff. Okay, I think I'm complete. Let's start the game.
I want to show you something.
Oh shit. No, please, no, don't. I wonder what in the game. I wonder what she's showing him. Like, she's just, oh, I'm gonna show you. Oh, he bit him. Oh, I see. So what happened is that when she says, "Let me show you something," probably she exposed her fangs to this guy, right? She exposed the fangs, and that's why you scream. Ah! I guess you get scared. So this is when this vampire, she initiates this guy without permission, right? That's what happened. And then the Camarilla comes in and paralyzes them so they can take him over to the prince. So they're gonna be what is it called, in a trial, right?
With prior engagements you may have had this evening.
She's gonna be in a trial for doing that because
is a troubling
it
one.
was not
We are here because the laws that bind
it
our
was
society,
not permitted.
the laws that are the
So she
fabric
broke
of
the
our
laws
existence,
of the
have been
vampires.
broken. No.
And
As prince, I am
because
within
she
my
broke the
right
laws of the
to grant or
vampires, now
deny the
she's
kindred of this
she's
city
gonna
the
be
privilege of siring. Many of you have
executed.
come to me seeking permission,
And then
and I have
what
endorsed
happens?
some of these
So she
requests.
gets executed,
However, the
and
accused
then
that sits before
you,
tonight
as a
was
player,
not refused permission.
you're gonna be
Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child.
you're gonna be
pains me
pardoned.
to
Like
announce the
he's not gonna
sentence,
kill you.
as
However,
up to
you're gonna
tonight, I
be
consider
this
the
guy's
accused
puppet, right?
A loyal and upstanding member
Like this
of our
guy's puppet.
organization.
Now you're gonna be like
But
the
as some of
guy
you may
that
know,
runs his errands and
Penalty for
shit.
this transgression is
But he
death.
lets you out in the world without
Know that I am
any.
no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the
How can I
law
say
that
this?
governs
He
us all.
lets you out in the world without any
Let tonight's proceedings
experience
serve as a
or
reminder
training.
to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence. Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that
This is bullshit!
And here comes Nines Rodriguez, Mr. Nines.
All I'm saying is that he better not do it.
if Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish, I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no
That's
one say
right.
I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost.
All right.
Good evening.
Good evening. So this is the start of the game. This is the very start of the game, and it's freaking amazing the story, how it
Your
continues.
sire, tragic. My apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we
Yeah,
wish
they must
to
adhere
survive.
to the
When someone,
code of
anyone
conduct
breaks these
to
laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our
of
centuries-old society.
the laws of
Understand my
the vampires, right? So
allowing
so
you to live
this
makes
is
me
a good
directly
freaking
responsible
lore.
for your subsequent
Like,
behavior. So, what I'm offering is
when
not
I started
generosity.
playing this game, I didn't know
The
anything about
opportunity
vampires and
to
stuff like that.
transcend the
But
fate
now
woven by
that
your sire.
this
This is your trial.
it tells
You
you
will be brought to
exactly,
Santa
or
Monica.
kind of like it
There
gives you
you
an
will meet
idea
an
of
agent
the
by the name of
kind of like the
Mercurio.
real kind
He
of
will provide the
vampire
details of your labor.
history or lore.
I've shown you
or
great
how-
clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted
I guess
gesture,
in a
Fletchman.
real
Don't
situation,
come back
this
until you do.
this is how
Good evening.
vampires will be ruling the earth or living among the normal humans by following laws and things like that.
What a scene, man. Woo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, this is probably a lot for you to take in, so why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
Sure. All right, so this is the Malkavian talks kind of weird. So he's like, I don't know if he's like hearing voices or seeing. He's a seer, so he sees things that not normally other people will see. You know, like he can see shit. You know, stuff like that. So he talks in a different way than other people or other vampires. So you will see a Malkavian talking really weird. Like sometimes it doesn't make sense, but it actually makes sense, you know, things like that. So here the guy saying that, you know, like, oh shit, you know, he's trying to get to know the new vampire. So this guy is a bruja, so they kind of like I think they are like some kind of rebels, like they're against the Camarilla because they think they are just people that are trying to abuse the other vampires by I guess I can say exploiting the loss of the vampires. So that I think that's what it is. So yeah, I think that's what it is. So he's trying to, I guess, get to know you because you're a new vampire, and I guess he knows that you're green, and he's gonna try to fill me in, show me the ropes, stuff like that. And so, like I said, Malkavians, they do talk kind of weird, so you're gonna see this kind of replies if you're some Malkavian. It says the guys like, I'm responding, the rain in ages plots again to wash away revelation. So it's like some crazy freaking talk.
What? Oh, man. And you're a goddamn Malkavian, too. Wow. You really are fucked.
Yeah, I'm a Malkavian, and I'm like really fudged. I'm really fudged. So yeah, Malkavians talk like that because they are freaking seers. They see or whatever. I don't know. They're connected to some kind of shit. So that's why they talk like that. All right. And then so I reply, who is this dark demon I see before me? You see how they talk? Like instead of saying who are you, or hey, who are you, or what's and your name is, instead of talking normally, they say crazy shit like this, like who is this dark demon I see before me? So I guess it's the dark demon. I think he's talking about this guy being a vampire. I'm not sure, but he talks kind of weird.
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
All right, I'm in. So he's gonna train you, but he doesn't have too much time to do it. So you have to respond quickly. There's 4 choices that you can say. First, you can say, I shall undertake. The first choice that I have to respond is, I shall undertake your dark tutelage. Or, break down for me the bare bone basics. Number 3, I didn't understand the play they gave. Because it was in a theater. That's why he's saying the play they gave. And number 4, I need no guide on this dark path. Leave me. So, I'll choose number 3. I didn't understand the play they gave.
Don't worry, kiddo. You'll adjust. I'd love to explain it all, but time.
And if you're a
wasted.
Malkavian, you are
Want some
constantly
help or
going to
what?
hear voices like that telling you shit. I don't remember exactly what they say, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to be listening to that kind of stuff. All right, he says, don't worry, kiddo, you'll adjust. I'll love to explain it. I'll love to explain it all, but it's the time so wasted. You want some help or what? That's it. You have 3 choices. I shall undertake your dark tutelage. Oh, he didn't understand what I said. Okay, I'm gonna be clear on my response, so I'll say, I shall undertake your dark tutelage.
Why don't we, step out back here?
All right, let's leave the theater of horrors behind. The theater of horrors is because they cut that lady's head, right? She got executed. Of course, it's like horrific. So it is the theater of horrors. So basically he talks nonsense, but it actually makes sense, you know, to what's going on in the game.
Christ, it's stuffy in there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least, you know. Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
All right, so here is he's gonna show me my first, like, how to drink blood, right? So this is what he's gonna show me. So I have to answer. Of course, I haven't drink any blood. I was just basically I was probably turned into a vampire like what, an hour ago probably. So let's say, about what beverage do you babble? My minds don't seem to remember. Wobbly are the walls of my mind. Wobbly are the... Holy shit. About what beverage do you babble? That's what I'm gonna answer.
Oh,
Final
man,
answer.
we're popping a cherry here. Oh, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne. Blood, your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
It's never sweet as the first time. I bet. Sweet like a prom date?
Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car.
Okay, so it looks like there's a lost freaking person. All right, let's go and check it out. How do I do this dread deed?
All right. You go down there casually, like. You creep up on him, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so natural.
So basically, you have more
1,000
strength.
times already.
All right, so yep. So he's giving it to you straight how it is. You're a vampire now. You have superhuman strength. Everything that you do is gonna come up like you've done it 1,000 times over. So everything's easier. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna answer. Will he then carry this curse in my veins? So basically, I'm asking whether if he is gonna be turned into a vampire as well, right? We don't know. We're new, so we have lots of questions. Like how what about, like, if I was a vampire right now, my question would be, hey, if somebody's telling me, hey, go ahead and drink blood, go bite the neck of this person, right? So will I make that person a vampire too? We don't know. So that's the thing I'm asking. Will he then carry this curse in his veins? Or you can say answer number two, heart cold, a burning thirst, and fangs of the hunter. Okay, so basically, if you're a vampire, your heart is cold, you don't have any feelings, you have a burning thirst for blood, and my fangs for the hunter, because, you know, those are gonna be your new tools to drink blood, to hunt others and survive. So I'm gonna answer number two.
Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain them dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't
kill them. Yeah, you don't have to kill. If I'm drinking somebody's blood, if I kill them, what's gonna happen is that I'm gonna lose my humanity, right? So you don't want to lose your humanity. You want to stay with your last freaking itsy bitsy little bit of humanity that you have left in you. You want to keep that. That's good. All right. So, or what will happen if you drink too much blood and kill anyone? What's gonna happen is that you're gonna lose humanity, and there's a beast inside you that's gonna go out and start lashing and killing, destroying, it's not good. It's not good. So you don't want to become, you don't want to be that beast. You don't want you don't want the beast to come out, because you don't have no control. So you always want to have control of that. All right, so I'll go to drain the luscious liquid. Let's go ahead and do that. This is your blood pool. Okay, so this is to my right. That's the blood pool. Blood is the fuel for your vampiric powers or disciplines. When your blood pool is low, you need to refill it. Humans are an abundant source of blood in most areas of the game. One is the alley around the corner. All right, my friend, let's go. Feeding humans fill your blood pool. To feed, approach your victim and press the feed key default F when you're close. It is important that humans do not see that you feed on other humans. All right. If they see you feed on other humans, I think you will lose a point in the masquerade. You don't want to break the masquerade too many times, or the Camarilla will come out and kill you. So you don't want to do that. If that happens, game's over. Okay, once you have begun feeding on your victim, you will see this bar appear, okay, on top. So that's the life of the victim that you're feeding on. So that represents your victim blood pool. You should stop feeding before emptying his blood pool and killing him or her, because that's gonna either do both. You're gonna lose a point in your humanity, and if somebody sees you killing it, they're gonna call police and stuff, and then police is gonna be chasing you in the game. So you want to be careful about that too, because they can actually kill you. They'll start shooting you and stuff. So you want to be careful. So pressing F will feed on this guy. All right, he's smoking a cigarette. She's gonna go like behind him. Oh hey, nice car here. Gotcha. So in order to stop, I guess I will press F again. Right before where you're about to kill him, you stop. He's all like wobbly, lost in a trance. Because I don't know, probably vampires, they have some kind of substance in their fangs that makes people be in a stupor, or
I
like
can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator.
sleepy. I don't know how to say this, but yeah, I'm guessing. I don't know.
That's what it's all about, right there.
Yeah, hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You are a born-again predator, feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That is what it's all about right there. All right, so this is what vampires are all about: the drinking blood and feeling like you're high up in the sky. All right, so it's all gonna answer. So spooky, and when I do, I choose the color of my cape. Oh, okay. So spooky. Ooh, and when do I choose the color of my cape? Stop playing.
All right, now you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better.
Gets better.
All kindred, that's our word for vampire.
For vampire.
All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
All right, so here this is really good in the Vampire the Masquerade lore, or I don't know if this goes up into all vampire lore, but vampires, they call themselves kindred, and that's something that you need to know. That's the kind of the lingo you're gonna need to know in the game. Okay, so vampire call themselves kindred. All right, so they all have a few things in common, and he's about to tell you the things that are the most important things that all vampires have in common, which is the things that is gonna help you survive in the game or out there in real life. I don't know if you're a vampire.
Like sharper senses,
Tell me this
a body
tale.
that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still a chance at immortality is not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
Yep. So if you that's true. That's right. So if you play your cards right, that's what's gonna happen. Get a chance into immortality. So if you don't get killed, those are just, for starters, that's the fringe benefits for joining the club, the big club. Okay. All right, so my character is gonna answer. My lifeline will go on forever. Will my lifeline will go on forever?
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross, shove it right, up their ass. A stake, only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water, that's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now,
okay, so
a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire, that's real trouble. Sunlight, well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
all right, so those are the basic things you need to know in order to survive as a vampire. So a cross, nothing's gonna happen. Like he says, you can just shove it up their ass, or shove it up their ass. A stake, if somebody plunges a stake in your chest, it's not gonna kill you, but it's gonna paralyze you. So that's good to know. But the things that are really worrisome, if holy water is nothing, is not gonna do anything. Like you said, probably just help you bathe or something. But the most important part and the things that you need to look for is like a shotgun blast to the head. That, like he says, is that will be actually trouble. Fire, that's real trouble. So even in the game, so if you catch on fire, you're gonna die. Your health is gonna go down really fast. So you have to be careful with fire. And most importantly, and the most dangerous, is sunlight. Like this guy saying, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. All right. Yeah, like a bad sunburn, I guess.
Okay, now. The fuck is this?
What's going on here? Okay.
You get inside here and head upstairs. You don't. The ruckus is.
Let's see what the ruckus is all about. I'm going in. Let's go in. All right, at the bottom of your screen is the use icon. This icon appears when you are able to use the object in front of you. Press the use key, default E, to use the object that indicates. The use icon is context sensitive. That is, it will look different depending on the object you can use. In this case, a door can be opened. Okay, got it. There we go. Press E and the door is open. Nice freaking graphics. This is a freaking graffiti. I just can't understand what it says. I think this is an AMH, AMAIEEH, something like that. All right. So in order to play this game with the right graphics and the right resolution, you have to download a mod. You have to download a mod. Just in case, just letting you know. Okay, press the jump key, default space to jump. Okay, so space bar is the default key to jump onto the boxes against the wall and up to the walkway above. All right, let's go ahead and use these freaking boxes over here so I can go up into this walkway right here. All right, boom. This is my space bar. Ooh, what is that? Shiny object. Your feats are the combinations of your various abilities and attributes. The higher your feats score, the better you are at the activities they influence. Inspection is a feat. It is the combination of perception and investigation. It allows you to see hidden and secret things. For example, the lockpick on the crate in front of you. You can find your feats listed on the right-hand side of your character sheet. You can pick up certain objects in the world. If you are able to pick up an object, you will see a use icon appear for it when you are close enough and the crosshairs in the center of your screen are over it. Press the use key, default E, to pick up the lockpick. Okay, let's go ahead and pick up the lockpick. So item gained, lockpick.
Come down here. Stay away from the windows.
Stay away from the windows.
Oh, it's a Sabbat raid. The Sabbat, they're Christ, I was hoping to spare you this shit till later. The Sabbat, well, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes.
Shit.
That's all you need to know for now, all right?
All right, what about the Sabbat? So the Sabbat are this group of there's different, I think, groups or factions in the vampire world, I guess, and the Sabbat is one of them. So the Sabbat are like he says, they're mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. So, but I guess what he's saying is that these vampires, they don't have, they're chaotic. Like they don't train them. They don't tell them, they don't show them the ropes. So they're vampires. They're wild vampires. I guess that's, and it's like a gang. It's like a group of vampires. They don't care about laws. They don't care about anything. They just do their thing, and that brings problems because they're always fighting other vampires, doing stuff to people and stuff. So I not even know. One of the questions that I have, like, how do these vampires maintain the masquerade? It's mind-boggling to me because they're always doing all this crazy shit and they never get caught. I don't know. I mean, if they're this wild, like, wouldn't they be seen out there in the world by people? Like, hey, oh shit, this is a vampire. You know, look, he exposed his fangs and he's drinking blood from a person. You know, if the Sabbat is that wild and they're mindless, bloodthirsty. But anyways, I guess they're not that wild, you know, because they actually take care of the masquerade. Because you don't see people saying, hey, you know what, I see this freaking vampire drinking blood out there in the open. So they might not be as wild as they show or portray in the game. All right, where does this path lead?
The Sabbat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell and put a little heat on the new prince.
All right, so he's saying that the Sabbat learn about the gathering, and they come and attack the prince. They planned and executed an attack on the Camarilla. I guess that's what it is. Let's see. Tell me about the Jester Prince. So the Jester Prince,
No
is
time for political rundown. Job one,
is the
get outta here
Camarilla.
alive.
How can I say
Spot
this?
might be mindless,
The
but they
president
hit like a
of the
Mack truck,
Camarilla.
like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you wants to mess with.
All right. If not the sword. No time for political rundown. Job one. Get out of here alive. Sabbat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you wants to mess with. If not with the sword.
Shh. Heads up. Back away.
All right. Holy moly. Okay.
Dumb, frenzied Sabbat bastards. All right, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
All right, I shall evade this orifice. Let's go. To access your quest log, press the quest log key default L. The quest log contains information about your quest, as well as any notes and instructions you will need to complete them. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna get. Let me see. Let's press L, and you can see right here is the freaking all this information. All right. So make sure you know that pressing L brings up your quest informations. A vicious vampire faction known as the Sabbat has launched an assault on the secret Camarilla gathering downtown, and you and Jack are caught in the middle. Okay, so that guy's name is Jack, just to remember. To escape it, you must obtain entry into the office. All right, let's go ahead and get entry into the office. So remember that lockpick that we got earlier? I'm gonna go ahead and use it right now. And if you can see to my right hand side, there's the freaking abilities or skills. Blood buff is a good thing to use before you try to open a door, because it will give you dexterity, I think it is, or yeah, dexterity, which helps into lock picking. And
Sure. Well, nicely done though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you?
Nope. My halo was terribly tarnished. I knew my share of demons.
Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
Why need we hide our nature? Why do we need to hide our nature?
Same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento. And it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
My eyes are beginning to open, Mr. Jack. Thank you for all that information. I really appreciate it.
Keep our secret, and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you.
All right, my mind is beginning to cloud. Shine a light and explain.
That party back there with the guy in the suit, the Magilla Gorilla? The
The
asshole
Magilla
that put your
Gorilla.
sire to death? That's the Camarilla. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
Magilla Gorilla, I guess it because he uses magic. The guy that killed those two other vampires from the Sabat. It's called Magilla Gorilla because he used if you remember, he was using magic. All right, enough of that shit. All right, so this Camarilla are my comrades. I would just say it.
All right, now don't worry, because I know the area a little. And you know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
All right, so I gotta utilize my surroundings. Got it. Paint me a picture.
You do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here.
All right.
You gotta get out the back there.
Sounds like
That
fun.
magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
All right, let's look for that freaking key. I shall seek that key. Throughout the game, you're also gonna see things like this, which are interesting to me. This is a poster of an old band. I don't know if it's still around. Die My Darling. I don't know if that band's still around. All right, so I'm gonna look around here. I need to find a key to open the safe, right? So we're gonna look into the computer first. When you can use a computer, you will use this use icon. You're gonna see this use icon. Computers are often helpful in solving quests. They can hold information like emails and files, as well as control various electronic devices. Okay, so computers, you can look information like emails. Emails are sometimes important for quest. You're gonna need, there's gonna be information inside emails that you're gonna need in order to complete a quest. And files, sometimes there's files, and you can also take control of other electronic devices. All right, each computer will have a list of menus and commands that you can use. All right, let's go ahead and use it. Actually, before I do that, let's take a look at this note right here. When you read a note, you will see this use icon. Readable notes can be various items like clipboards, newspapers, and letters. To read the note, press the use key default E to return to the game after reading the note. Press it again. Okay, let's go ahead. Oh shit. All right, so this is the note. It says password chop shop. So that's the password. So just remember that password, and then here like the tutorial said, once you access a computer, it's gonna have a menu which you can use. So available menu is save. So I'm gonna type save here, And I'm gonna, I don't know if you ever use an old, like myself, I'm very old. I'm 46 years old. So back in my day, we use menus in the computers like this to access files and stuff. There was no clicking and folders and little icons and shit like that. No, everything was done by typing and searching menus and sub menus until you find and put in kind of like code, kind of jargon in order to access a file or to find a file. So this is an old computer, probably a Pentium 1 computer or older, I don't know. So password required to get into the safe. So this if you remember the password on the node, it was shop. So that's what you're gonna put in here. And password accepted, shop, entering menu, press enter to continue. All right, so now I have more available commands, which is unlock or lock. So type menu or command. So I'm going to type the command unlock. There we go. So I have unlocked the safe. So let's get out of the computer, and we're gonna approach the container or the safe. So in here, the tutorial is telling you when you approach a container, you will see this use icon. Press and use the key, default E, and you're gonna go and it's gonna be opened. And voila, we got the shop key, which is the key to the stairwell at the back of the shop. Okay, let's take it and exit. And Jack has something to tell you.
I'm gonna check out things from topside.
All right, my friend, let's check things from topside. I will do this deed you're saying, Jack. I will do this deed. So remember, I'm a crazy guy here. Let's turn off the light. There you go, Jack. Oh shit, he's gone. What in the heck? All right, so he's gone. So now I get to use the key. I forgot where do I use the key? I forgot. Is it this door? Yeah, I guess it's this door. You go down. Oh shit. That's a bat. Go, Jack. There we go. Whoa. Holy schmoly. Jack he has some freaking how can I say, the skills to pay the bills. He will whoop your behind. All right, let's go ahead and see if he's okay. Hey, what's up, Jack? Thank you.
Unlife, these Sabat vatos. You get winged? Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed though. There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but he'll do.
All right, so I got injured I got shot. So what I need to do is drink blood so I can get a little bit of freaking healing. All right, so what does blood have? A vintage and bouquet?
Well, when it comes to feeding, it's
okay. So what it's asking if there's different kinds or different qualities of blood.
Well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree. That's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
All right, so people that do exercise and I don't know if they have a PhD, I guess it's good stuff. And if they're, I don't know, somebody that's not taking care of themselves, their health is really bad. So the blood is going to be lower quality. I guess that's what he is saying. The thirsty rarely avoid an oasis. I have no idea what he said. let me see if I can understand what he's trying to say. The thirsty rarely avoid an oasis. Of course. He's actually making a lot of sense here. No person that is dying of thirst is gonna avoid an oasis, of course. So what he is saying basically is that he's not gonna miss that opportunity to feed on whomever human is there, and it doesn't matter if it's quality blood or not.
Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have.
Yep, that's true. What if I drain him dry?
An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
Okay. Yes, the dark beast coiled beneath the surface. All right. Yeah, you have to be careful with that. You don't want to kill innocent people. Of course, if they're... All right.
The beast, it's always there, waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences.
All right. What if a human tries to harm me?
I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull.
That's right. So in self-defense, it is actually okay to kill, because you cannot kill innocents. But if there's somebody trying to kill you with a gun or set you in fire, whatever, it is okay to defend yourself. All right. So drain, skin, bash, and dash.
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity and don't go hungry. It's a fine line.
Right. Yeah. So you have to be. There's a lot of things a vampire have to be careful about. So the masquerade, not going thirsty. If you go thirsty, the beast inside you is gonna come out because he's trying to feed. So you have to make sure you keep on feeding, but also when you feed, you have to be careful not to kill the person, because if you kill them, you lose humanity. So that's another thing you need to be looking out for. So feeding, not killing innocents, not breaking the masquerade, all kinds of freaking shit that you have to be careful if you're a vampire.
All right, now go feed.
All right, let's go and feed, but just remember that I don't supposed to kill them, because I'll lose humanity, and I'm not even sure how many points of humanity. I think it's 5 that I have. So this. What? Take on the crab nipple O'Day? What? All right, my friend. So this guy, like the people that look like they're in bad shape, their blood goes down much quicker. So you have to be careful not to kill them. So if you're feeding, just be prepared that you need to stop feeding before they die.
You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing.
All right, so he's letting you know that not just humans are the ones you can actually eat or feed blood from. You can also use animals. But however, it doesn't look good in vampires. Like classy, higher class vampires don't do that. They don't eat from animals. That's frowned upon. So it's either you do it or you're not. All right. So my answer is gonna be his neck tasted like your breath smells. Holy shit. Jack. No way, dude. Here's a mint. All right. I'm gonna offer Jack a piece of gum.
Well, give it a try.
All right. So those are the voices that I'm gonna keep on listening every now and then, because you remember I am a Malkavian, so Malkavians do have this weird stuff going on, not just in their head, like I don't know, like this dark stuff going on in their lives, I guess, or in their nature. Okay, well, give it a try. Okay, I need to floss the flannel from my fangs, so give me 1 second. Rats can be fed upon to gain a single blood point. You will find some rats at the other end of the alley near the yellow windows. Killing rats has no impact on your humanity score. Humans do not react well when they see live rats being sucked on, okay? So you have to be careful not to have another human watch you while you suck on a freaking rat. Right? So these are the posters that I said that you're gonna see all around the game, and it's real, like rock bands and stuff like that. So Bella Morte, Ghoul Town, The Empire Hideous, The Brides, all those are actually real bands, and they're gonna be playing at the Asylum. They're gonna be playing at the Asylum. So look at this graphics. Look at this graphics. So this is a rat. Should we suck on the rats? Actually, I'm gonna leave them alone. Poor little rats. I don't need to just kill this innocent rat for what? I have full health as it is right now, so I don't have to kill any rats at the moment. So I'm just gonna continue. So I'm just gonna continue here. Oh shit. They're coming. Holy shit, that is freaking scary. So those are the voices that a Malkavian be listening to every day, every now and then.
Bear it, huh? It's okay. Polite kindred society looks down on that kind of thing anyway.
I can see the truth in this rodent taboo.
Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
Only
Not
one?
too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past.
Okay. Where shall I sneak?
The building across from us with the garage door. There's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows. And don't let him see you.
Okay. Now you see me, then you don't.
All right, go.
Gone. Okay, sneaking, a combination of dexterity and stealth, is a feat that allows you to move among your victims and enemies without being detected. You must be crouched to sneak. You can crouch by pressing the crouch key. Default control. The meter to the left indicates the proximity of your enemies and their chances of detecting you if you are looking your way. If they are looking your way. Green means you are completely safe. Yellow means you might be seen, and red means they will see you if they look in your direction. An enemy chance of detecting you is directly tied to your sneaking feat. If you are detected, your enemies will often say as much as and come to investigate. Okay. So, control will activate sneak. The sneak feet. All right, so he didn't see me. Oh shit, he actually saw me. Holy moly. All right, let's try again. So control, and that green thing on the left. Okay, so I'm being detected. Oh shit. So I need to wait for him to walk away. He's coming back? No. Here we go. Oh shit. He's coming back. So how do I do this? Oh, okay. I can do obfuscate. There we go. There we go. Easy peasy.
Keep it quiet. They're inside here. Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded too. Go take care of him. Don't worry.
He's greener than me?
Probably greener than you.
What? Holy moly. All right, let's go ahead and answer, Mr. Jack. How can you see his shade from here? What do you mean? How can you see his shade from here?
You're in for it now.
You're what? What did she say?
That poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire.
Okay, so this guy is like really out there, really green, really wild. He probably not even know that he's a vampire. Okay, so my own green paint is still fairly fresh. I guess.
Probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that. Shock troopers. Camouflage. Pull him out of his misery.
Okay, that was freaking creepy. The voices in my head, I guess, or not. They're not voices. They're actually, I don't know what those things are, but they keep on whispering to you. Okay, he was probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that. Make shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery. Okay, so I need to put him out of his misery. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
He is a vampire, so be ready.
Queen, where all is
Go get him.
All right, let's go get him. To engage in unarmed combat, you need to equip your fists and attack. To equip your fist, press the melee weapon key, default F1 until your fists icon is highlighted in your melee weapon in your inventory list, and then click the left mouse button. Pressing the attack key, default left click, initiates your attack. All right. Your unarmed combat feat is a combination of strength and brawl. It directly affects your success in unarmed combat. There are different attacks depending on what direction you are moving when you initiate your attack. All right, enough of that. H? What is H? Oh shit, I couldn't read. So it says F1. So pressing F1, you can either use my fists, or a melee weapon of my choice if I find one. Okay, I don't have one, so I'm gonna actually use some of my skills here. Blood buff. There we go. There we go. Now he's gone. So I'm gonna take that tire iron. To equip this weapon, press the melee weapon key, default F1. Okay. So let's press. There we go. Now we have a tire iron as a weapon.
That's that. Sounds like you got another pack moving in, though. The Sabat are going all out. Better head underground. Avoid stray bullets.
I hear you. Let's
All right,
avoid.
down into the basement
Let's
and
avoid the
right
straight
from there.
bullets.
That tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
All right. I'll wait for you, Ben. Let's go. Oh shit. So we have to go underground. So I'm gonna open this shit here, and let's go underground. So, oh, what is this? A cop? Combat is not the only solution for sticky situations. You can also use your feats and disciplines in dialogue. When you are able to do this, your responses will show up in different colors. And when you're using high resolutions, different fonts, you are indicated below. All right, so here, number 1. This indicates if it's red like that, it indicates dementation response and blood cost. Number 2, it indicates a persuasion response in a blue color. Purple, this indicates seduction response. And number 4, this indicates an intimidation response. So what we're going to do this moment, we're going to use number 1. Okay.
Stop.
If
Stay
available.
back. Keep your distance.
What's up, man?
Now, who the hell are you? You involved in all this? Because I'm gonna radio this in, and SWAT will be all over this place.
I think you're bluffing. Okay, number 1, you can do flee from the terror. Shown the path. Okay. Number 2, I did nothing, but the good guys will bring the bad guys down here. All right. I don't think that's going to be my answer. Beautiful, fearful men make me hot all over. My compliments. What? No way. No freaking way. I will not ever answer that. Let's see. Another different answer. Yes, I'm behind all of it, and I will pull you in deeper. No, let's do number 1.
Yeah, okay. All right. This way. This will lead us up to the warehouse. We can maybe sneak out that way.
All right. All right. Follow me not if you want to live. Let's answer that. Okay, when you are in a position to perform a stealth kill, you will see this icon here. Stealth kill have the advantage of being silent. To perform a stealth kill, equip your fist or a melee weapon, crouch and sneak up behind your victim until you see the stealth kill icon. Then press the use key, default E, or when you are on a higher stealth level. Okay. I got it. So, oh shit. I should be crouched. I'm going to be crouched here, and I'm going to see an icon, right? That there's going to be an icon here to... Oh, I forgot the most important part. Make sure I have a weapon. There we go.
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them holed up.
All right, and not sure what's going on. More fun then. Yeah, I agree. It's gonna be more fun. The more Sabat, the more fun. The more I use my vampire the more I use my vampire skills. I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot of freaking fun. Using vampire skills is always a lot of fun. I'm gonna have to use a blood buff here, so I can upgrade my luck picking skill. Okay, Malkavians have 3 unique disciplines. Auspex, second sight, that allows you to see the auras of others. All right, so if this guy here is gaining some aura, or building some aura, you're gonna see it. All right, Dementation, the mystical ability to cause visions and madness. Obfuscate, vampiric invisibility. Okay, so we have 3 disciplines that we can use as a Malkavian. So Auspex gives you the ability to see people's auras. The aura color indicate an individual's disposition. Auspex also increases your perception, important on both the range combat and inspection feats. The use of Auspex is not a masquerade violation. There's a guard up ahead. Use Auspex to see his aura through the machinery. Scroll the mouse wheel to select Auspex and use the power key. Okay. The default right click to activate it. Remember, Auspex is a passive discipline. Make sure you pay attention to the discipline timer on both. Okay. Let's see. Oh shit. Shit. There we go. Well, I can see his aura too. It's purple. There we go.
I think they're clearing out. There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here. You'll come to an elevator around the way.
All right, until our next encounter at the elevator.
Meet you there. Don't let them catch you.
All right. See you when I see you. I'll do the fishing. Actually, I need to drink blood. Obfuscate is the power of vampiric invisibility. You must be out of sight when you activate the discipline. With level 1 of obfuscate, you will have to be crouched and motionless to stay invisible. You've used obfuscate. If not, it's not an masquerade violation. Okay, got it. Let's use obfuscate. Oh shit! I was detected. I didn't. All right, let's try again. What? Again? This is gonna be difficult. Okay, I was being detected because I was not in a crouched position. Oh shit. Here we go. Whoa. So I'm just gonna wait for him to leave. There used to be some cans some sardine cans around here that you can pick up and toss. So you can like pick up and toss and make noise, and he'll go and check it out, and you can sneak behind him. But I'm not sure. Ah, shit! I was detected. All right, let's try again. Oh, man. Hold up. I'm clicking the wrong freaking buttons here. I'm gonna try again. It's, I don't know why, but I feel like it goes back down to crouching really slow. All right, this time I have to make it. This time I have to make it. Let's go. All right, here we go. But I truly remember that there was some kind of like freaking sardine cans around here, which you can use them for. You can use them to distract the enemy. Okay, I have to stay quiet here. He's not moving. What the? Hey, come on, dude. Okay. There we go. Much easier. Alright, so the mentation is the vampiric power causing visions and madness in others. The mentation is a target discipline. The effect and its length varies with each level. Use of the mentation is not a masquerade violation. Alright. Okay, so there's 2 guards up ahead. Use the mentation to incapacitate them and then kill them. You have the level 2 dementation known as mass hallucination. Scroll the mouse wheel to select mass hallucination. Move nearer to the guards and use the power key. Okay, default right click. Okay. Mass hallucination is an area of effect discipline. Both guards being fairly close together will suffer penalties in their combat abilities. Equip your tire iron and kill them. Alright, mass hallucination. Oh, I only got one. Ah, they're gonna kill me. I'm gonna have to drink blood on one of them. Oh shit. Oh shit, it's kind of difficult to use the controls. There we go. Got him. I don't know, maybe if I use a controller will be easier? Let's see. I guess not. I guess not. Alright. Okay, so where do I go here? Okay, when you pick up an object and throw it, you will see this use icon. To pick up an object, press the use key, default E. To throw it, then press the attack key, default left click. Okay, let's grab a freaking object here. Oh, this is what I was talking about. What? Alright, let's try again. Alright, so he's gonna check it out. See ya, man. He's gonna check it out. But he is way too... How can I say this?
I'm here thinking it's Sabat
not paying attention.
Locals about to take one for the hood.
Do we lick this locals? I don't think so.
They've probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots in it will take down a human.
All right. These kinds of peas are undoubtedly deadly.
Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it. I don't use guns much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And in modern-day Los Angeles, that means coming strapped.
We coming strapped.
Well, yeah, some are more lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you.
All right, I'll make sure you bypass any. I'll make sure to bypass any boomsticks.
Head up and clear out what's left of them. Can't have them running their mouths about any of this. I'm gonna make sure there's no stragglers around outside.
All right, I will do this deed. I will do this deed. All right, so let's pick up the rounds. And where's the gun? Here we go. Oh shit. Oh, there's a rat. Actually, I'm gonna start using freaking rats. Because I'm about to freaking die here of thirst. Alright, so I just need to make sure I'm aiming correctly. The heck? Hey, come on. There we go. I'm gonna get more bullets or ammunition. Let's go up. Let's go up to the ground level.
Where have my eyes gone to?
Can see where are my eyes gone to? What? Hey. Alright. Oh shit. I'm into a frenzy. Because I'm out of freaking blood, see?
Hey, where you going, man?
So I'm really gonna try to see if I can feed on this guy because I have no freaking blood left.
Freeze, motherfucker!
Come on. Come on. The heck? I guess I'm gonna have to beat him a little bit before. Oh shit, he died. No way. So once they die, you can't feed them. Alright, no problem. I gained a baseball bat. What's up, Jack?
That's it, kiddo. Just like that, it's all over. Everyone
That's
slinks
it,
back
kid.
to
Just
their
like that
corners
is
of the city.
all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city for the night. Surely this is a blood drama. Surely this blood drama continues.
Till the next night when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin and all that, and so on and so on and so on. Well,
Okay.
to be honest, you came at an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabat. Now, in LA, these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of kindred had stakes down in California long before them. Now, we got every ancient kindred rivalry playing out all over the city. Lot of tension out there. A lot of fear. A lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little pieces of eternity.
I see how it is. I'm gonna try to see if I can make it out in the real world. Out in the real world, hell is my eternal madness.
Oh, boy. Oh, I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you got a cab to catch. Was hoping to fill you in on a little bit more, but nah, hell, you'll figure it all out.
All right. After sleeping all day long, but now take your pea shirter back. Okay. Or number 2, dreams will come during the day, but I will need the pea shirter. Okay, I'm gonna keep the gun.
If you make it back, stop in at the last round. It's this bar downtown here. I'll fill you in on the politics. Now that's the stuff that'll kill you.
All right.
Good luck.
That's something I'm actually looking forward to stopping at the last round. That freaking bar around the corner. That's where most kindred hang out. And that's where I'm gonna go ahead and get wasted, completely freaking wasted. Up to the last freaking round of tequila or Jack Daniels, something like that. Okay, so this is I'm back in my nice apartment. Very good. This is Lacuna Coil. This is one of my favorite bands out there. That is a sunflower with a freaking eye. A freaking eye. Alright, let's take this blood pack. Actually, 3 blood packs. So those blood packs are gonna come in handy later. Pizza. This looks like my actual kitchen.
Stop doing that. Mother shan't be too pleased. None too pleased. Cemetery runoff congealing at the door.
What? What are you talking about?
Hello, LA.
Let's play
You're
the
up way
radio.
past your bedtime, aren't you? Hope you've slipped into something comfortable. I know I have. If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio thing,
I like how everything here is like 90s kind of stuff. The freaking stereo, the boombox, the TV set, the computer, the laptop is freaking thick. Like a laptop you're gonna see what in the 1990s, I guess. Early 2000s, something like that. Okay, let's take a look at this note here. Let's see what it says. Hey, the password for your computer is sunrise. Keep the cash in the drawer. It's yours. I dropped you an email with my address. Come on over after you get settled. Mercurio. So that's the guy I'm gonna have to meet with, Mr. Mercurio. Let's see, there's another note here. At your convenience, please come and visit me in my home downtown. I leave you this to guide you. Dark blood, our curse, a light in this verse. Such power I sense in one so young. Come find me where burns the mystical sun. Mr. Strauss, the Tremere Regent. Alright, so let's see. LaCroix Foundation, secure intranet. Let's check out the emails. Password. What is my password? Sunrise. Alright, password accepted. Let's see. A reminder. Let's take a look. Subject, a reminder from LaCroix. Mercurio will contact you when you arrive in Santa Monica. Waste no time in meeting with him. Okay. Alright, let's go to the next one. Oh shit. Previous. Number 2. What is it? What? Penis enlargement? Watch the girls come running. Call today. 1-800-555-SHTICK. Alright, so that's some kind of ad for penis enlargement. I don't need penis enlargement. Let's go to the next one. This is the subject is Kilpatrick's computer. Looking for that lazy ass ex-husband who's late on his alimony payments. How about that jerk who knocked you up? Look no further. With Arthur Kilpatrick's amazing computer, you can find almost anyone with a record, and these days that's just about everyone. So come on down to Arthur Kilpatrick's bail bonds. If you got the dead beat, you got the technology to find him. All right, whatever, man. So that's Mr. Kilpatrick's services. Next. Okay, so this is Mercurio. This is the guy. This is the guy that we need to find, and this is what he has to say in the email. Hey, welcome to town. Come on over to my place once you get situated, and we'll talk about what you'll need to get the job done. I'm going to pick up explosives right now. Some astrolite. I should be back in time by the time you come over. Okay, I'm at 24 Main Street in number 4. Walk to the end of the alley, and my building is the next one on the right. Okay, Mercurio. Mr. Mercurio. The game begins. A pawn is moved. Okay, whatever. Let's go. We're gonna have to start. Let's go and talk to Mr. Mercurio. And before anything, I actually need to drink some blood too, because I have a little bit of blood freaking left. So there's some cash in here. Where's the cash? What? Somebody said there was some cash in here. Or it's back in the room, probably. In the drawer? Which one? Oh, here. There we go. Let's take that cash. $100. What is this? The L.A. Sun, Carnival of Death. Gruesome.
Melodies and worm-laden rain.
Souls draped in rotten tatters, and father dances in the dark.
Okay. So those are the voices I'm gonna keep on hearing because I am a Malkavian. Okay, so that's pretty cool, I guess. But sometimes nobody understands exactly what they're saying. It doesn't make sense. I don't know. If you're a Malkavian out there, probably you know what they're talking about. But sometimes it's difficult for me to make it up. Okay, so this is the newspaper. The LA Sun, Carnival of Death.
Cranberry sauce. Hotel Foxtrot.
Okay. Gruesome remains found on the pier. Police. All right, I'm out of here. That's it. That's it for now. That is it for now. Oh.
You got some change, mister?
Okay, so here's a guy that actually we can feed upon. Let's see. You got some change, mister? What should appear on the doorstop of my what? What? No, I'm gonna answer number one. Here, let me put some fortune in your misfortune. That makes sense.
That's very nice. Thank you.
No problem, my friend. Now that I have given you $1, you owe me some blood. So here we go. Just make sure I don't kill this guy. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose 1 point of my freaking humanity. So you don't want to kill any. You don't want to kill any innocents. No innocents out there. Only bad people that want to kill you. All right, so that's Mercurio. This is the guy. This is the guy that's gonna provide me with the next quest, I guess. This is the. All right, so this is not the way. This is not the way, but I want to see. I want you guys to check this. This is the pawn shop. This is the place where you can buy stuff. If you need a weapon, you can buy it in here.
Hey.
What's up?
How's it going? You looking to buy or sell or?
I have goods that need your gold.
Really?
So
Let
that
me see
means
what you
that
got.
I have things that I can sell. Let's see. Actually, I don't have things I can sell. Okay, let's get the heck out of here because I was thinking I can sell the what is it, 38 caliber revolver, but I better keep it. I might it might come in handy, so I might use it. These are the girls.
Hey, baby. Looking for a date?
Looking for a date? How much will your purse be lightened for? You must be talking to someone else. I'm not here. Should we pay this girl? Let's see. Hey, baby, looking for a date? Yeah. Well, yeah.
For you, honey? 50 American dollars.
How much?
Best money you'll
How much for
ever spend. I promise.
How much for a good time, baby? I'm just kidding. All right, for 50 American dollars. Best money you'll ever spend, I promise. Holy shit. I'm in. I'll give you 40. How about that?
Well, for you only. Don't go telling any of her friends about this.
No.
Gotta make a
I got
living
you.
and all.
I got you.
Let's go somewhere more intimate. You lead the way.
All right, walk this way.
Some company?
Let's go over here.
And
this look like?
Okay, honey. Let's see what you got.
All right, with relish and mustard. Oh shit, she has a little bit of life. Oh, I thought she had a little bit of freaking life health left on her, but I guess she's like, oh shit, I almost killed her. There we go. All right, so I'm back in business, baby. For 40 bucks, 40 American dollars. 40 American dollars. Okay, so this is the place where I found Mercurio. As you can see, he's freaking injured. Let's go and let's go and check him out. Let's go and see what.
Rip me off. I'm dying here.
All right, are you the fleet-footed god?
Mercurio, if that's what you mean. Oh, shit, you're a Malkavian, aren't you? Damn, that's the last thing I need. I'm bleeding all over the carpet.
Nobody likes Malkavians for some reason. I don't understand why nobody likes our kind. But anyways, you need only to open your eyes. Now, tell me your tell.
I went... what is this lump? Is this my rib? Oh, holy shit. My rib is poking through my side? Oh, I'm all numb. You gotta look and tell me.
All right. Yeah, that is definitely your rib poking up your side there, Mr. Mercurio. But you're a ghoul, so you should be okay. You should be okay. You're gonna heal those wounds pretty fast, so don't worry about it. All right, reveal your clumsy assassins, or I will finish their task. Reveal your clumsy assassins, or I will finish their task. All right, that's I can either answer that, or hypocrites is not my forefather. Who broke you, Mercurio? You are a silly dying man. All right. He actually, sometimes he actually speaks, my character speaks the truth sometimes, even though it's kind of weird. Let's see, reveal your clumsy assassins, or I will finish their task. Yeah, let's answer that.
All right. Jeez, you think you were the one laying here with his guts hanging out? It was that freaking chemist. Guy mixes up speed, his crew sells it. Occasionally does explosives. I set up a drop. I show up at the beach with the money, right? 4 of these guys, they come out of nowhere. Junky pricks hit me with a bat. It feels like I got a friggin' horse kicking it. I never should have gone alone. Amateur move. I should have handled those pricks. Goddamn dirty Cali rat bastards. Those cocksuckers beat me rotten, left me for a stiff. I had to crawl to my car, crawl my ass up here. The vamp blood's the only thing holding me together. But shit, they got the money, they got the astrolite.
All right, so I'm gonna have to go and get the money and the astrolite. Do you have the boom boom? Where are the demons who attack you, Mercurio?
Those small-time sons of bitches live out in a dump on the beach. 4 or 5 of them. And one's got the explosives is Dennis. Got my money too, that prick.
All right. Mercurio is not so fleet. So, must I be in his stead? I don't think that's going to be a good answer. How do I get my boom boom? How do I get my boom boom?
Gotta get it back from him. Maybe reason with him, maybe break in. I don't know. I want to kill him. Do whatever you people do. I blew it, I know.
All right. All right, Mercurio. Listen up. Listen up very well. I'm going to get your boom boom and your gold, all right? Let's get the heck out of here.
One more thing. About the deal. I mean it. You tell anyone about this, I'm dead. I'm begging you. I got a way of getting people what they need. You don't say anything, I can help you out.
All right, Mercurio. I'm gonna help you, but I want you to keep your word, okay? You're gonna help me out later. All right. I hope you keep your word. Otherwise, all right. Your words will be weighted, Mercurio. Farewell. All right. Let's go. Your words are gonna be weighted, Mercurio. Just remember that.
My sling shrouded in the moon is melting.
All right, where do we go? So I think I have to take the cab. I think I have to take the cab. What is this tattoo? I don't remember ever being able to enter the Devil's Brand tattoo, professional body piercing and shit. I played this game many times since it came out in 2005. However, I don't think I've ever entered this. It says that you need a code. I've never obtained any code, any kinds of code to enter the tattoo parlor shop. Who's this guy? What time is it? What strings pull you, stranger?
Nothing. Nothing. Just waiting for a friend to get off work. He's a police officer. Old army buddy. He should be bringing his dog as well. It's a Rottweiler. Wonderful attack dogs they are.
Mm-hmm. Could I persuade you to provide me with the funds recently pilfered from me?
Afraid I'm a little short on cash right now. I'm so sorry.
Perhaps we might make a street side rendezvous.
I'm happily married to my work. And I have a wife, too.
Well, I'm not, I'm straight. Could I persuade you to provide me with... All right,
what
I'm no
I
longer
wouldn't
here.
do for a glass of 79 Chateau Montebleau right now.
All right, I guess that guy provides some kind of quest later in the game. I'm not 100% sure, but I remember something like that. All right, this is Gimbal's prosthetics. There's a guy down here. What are you doing over here? Back off.
Yes, may I help you?
Which of my personalities are you asking? They don't answer anything. I guess I can drink a little blood. Thank you, my friend. I needed that. Oh shit, the cop. I'm out of here. I'm actually not doing anything. I'm pretending I'm minding my business. Alright, so I'm gonna go over here and find the demons that beat Mr. Mercurio. They're not actually demons, but since I'm a Malkavian, that's how I have to describe the thugs. I guess those are thugs. The thugs that beat up Mercurio. Oh shit. That's scary. I like this music.
Rustling robes of the Reaper.
Hey, what's up?
There, through that chain link gate and up those stairs.
What up? The demons who broke the fleet-footed god.
Those men you are looking for.
You see the twisted strings of my tomorrows. Speak more.
Never mind. You wouldn't understand.
May the moonlight your twisted path. Shadow seer, farewell. She's a seer, almost like probably a Malkavian too, right?
Oceans, listen, it's like I've told you types about 1,000 times now. We know we can't hunt round here, all right? We're minding our own business. No reason to hassle the weaklings.
Have you seen a bad-wielding beach demons?
Got a mighty strange way of saying things, mate. But if you be looking for those nasty-looking blokes always stomping through here, you should try up there through the chain link gate.
Tell me the tale of this thin little group.
You mean you ain't here to run us off?
Nope, but a pity to be trapped within invisible walls.
We're getting pretty sick of it. Someone's sighting domain, or in the worst cases, hunting us for sport.
Who's the hunter and why?
Dunno. We all seem to have come down with the same disease. Oh, hell, who am I kidding? We're a bad horror show, alright? We seem to be the runts, the mistakes. You types call us thin
The
bloods.
runts, the mistakes.
We're all equally screwed.
Just have to stretch a little bit. Let's see, don't. All right, let's see. Whose clan blood is it that runs thin in your veins? Tell me of the thin blood. Whose clan?
Clan? See, I've heard all that before. And I still don't know what the hell anyone's talking about. I'd like to know just what I've become. We'd all like to know just what the hell kind of devil's contract we've apparently signed.
How did your blood go from thick to thin?
I just come to town for the surf tourney. Seems like years ago, but it's, well, been about 6 months now. Every night during the finals, I used to hit the local diner after the beach parties fizzled out in the AM. That's where I met her.
Ah, your dark muse.
She had a natural beauty. Not like all the plastic dolls littering the sand. Her name was Lily. I remember introducing myself. The way she seemed grateful for the company. Well, a few nights after our meeting, we were on the beach alone.
All right, guys. I'm gonna take off here.
Thin blood.
I'm gonna save the game.
Looks thick enough to me.
And
where did you go?
I'm gonna have to go and sleep.
Oceans invited.
So see you later. I'll be right back.
Lily, where did you go? Oceans igniting tonight. Lily, where did you go? Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Lily, where did you go? Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Lily, where did you go? Lily, where did you go? Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Ocean's inviting tonight. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me.
Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Ocean's inviting to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Lily, where did you go? Ocean's inviting to me. Ocean's inviting to me. Ocean's inviting to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Ocean's inviting to me. Lily, where did you go? 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 Ocean's inviting tonight. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Ocean's inviting tonight. 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 Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Lily, where did you go? Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Lily, where did you go? You go. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Lily, where did you go? Lily, where did you go? Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Ocean's inviting tonight. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Lily, where did you go? Lily, where did you go? Ocean's inviting tonight. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Ocean's inviting tonight. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Lily, where did you go? Ocean's inviting tonight. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Ocean's inviting tonight. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Lily, where did you go? Ocean's inviting tonight. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Where did you go? Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Ocean's inviting tonight. Lily, where did you go? Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Ocean's inviting tonight. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Ocean's inviting tonight. Ocean's inviting tonight. Lily, where did you go? Ocean's inviting tonight. Lily, where did you go? Ocean's inviting tonight. Lily, where did you go? Lily, where did you go? Lily, where did you go? Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Lily, where did you go? Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Lily, where did you go? Ocean's inviting tonight. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Ocean's inviting tonight. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Ocean's inviting tonight. Ocean's inviting tonight. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Ocean's inviting tonight. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Lily, where did you go? 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 Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Lily, where did you go? Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Ocean's inviting tonight. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Ocean's inviting tonight. Where did you go? Lily, where did you go? Ocean's inviting tonight. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Lily, where did you go? Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Lily, where did you go? Ocean's inviting tonight. Lily, where did you go? Lily, where did you go? Ocean's inviting tonight. Lily, where did you go? Lily, where did you go? Lily, where did you go? Ocean's inviting tonight. Lily, where did you go? 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 Lily, where did you Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me.
Lily, where did you go?
Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me.
Lily, where did you go? Lily, where did you go? Lily, where did you go? Lily, where did you go?
Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Ocean's inviting to me. Ocean's inviting to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Ocean's inviting to me.
Lily, where did you go?
Ocean's inviting to me.
Lily, where did you go?
Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me.
Lily, where did you go?
Ocean's inviting to me.
Lily, where did you go?
Ocean's inviting to me. Ocean's inviting to me. Ocean's inviting to me. Ocean's inviting to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Thin blood.
Lily, where did you go?
Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me.
Lily, where did you go?
Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Ocean's inviting to me. Ocean's inviting to me. Ocean's inviting to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me.
Lily, where did you go?
Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me.
Lily, where did you go? Lily, where did you go? Lily, where did you go?
Ocean's inviting to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Ocean's inviting to me.
Yeah.
Thin
No.
Looks thick enough to me.
Lily, where did you go?
Ocean's inviting to me. Ocean's inviting to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me.
Lily, where did you go?
Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Ocean's inviting to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me.
Lily, where did you go? Lily, where did you go? Lily, where did you go?
Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Ocean's inviting tonight. Ocean's inviting tonight. Ocean's inviting tonight. Ocean's inviting tonight. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me. Thin blood. Looks thick enough to me.
Hope they don't find me here.